Hey guys, we're back. Hope you didn't miss us too much. I mean, hello, здравствуйте. We have returned. Yes. Okay, there we go.
So, for those of you watching, so you know, the terror has started. So increases on the terror track will now bump up the horror and the everything. I think we have one more resub till we bump up the terror track.
Correct.
And then what?
One more?
$10 tip and like a 1,200, 1,250 bit donation or cheer.
Also, as you guys saw with those rolls for the supply cache, you can do, I think it's like 125 bits or something like that, to add +10 or +20 to the next rolls on the supply caches.
Yeah. Yeah, you can give us +10 on supply rolls.
Or -10.
Or minus, yes.
Screw them over.
There are negative effects too. Well, there's other effects that are... There are kind of middle finger effects, which is like fuck you, and then there's like horrific effects that BG,
are just
I need
the
a
worst.
fist bump. BG. Yeah.
You guys are such nerds.
It looks better on the stream because of the cutoffs, so I only went so far.
I want to see the terror thing get bumped up by someone and then see what the fuck happens.
Well, we got the one that we just reached, so
Dun, dun,
viewer can increase it. Remember, there's 10 levels.
I'm actually glad that it didn't start too far, because we wouldn't have had the whole Monty Python banter.
Yeah, we definitely had multi-python banter.
Oh, that's going to continue during the horror.
Yeah,
Oh,
definitely.
yeah. But basically, that explosion would have happened the second that anyone increased the terror track. So, and that would have set off what's happening now. So yeah, you guys all managed to get to cover. One of your number, and this is seen by Cerberus specifically, gets like these kind of tendrils with hook on the end come out, and kind of this is a split-second thing that you see. They hook into his chest and draw him into the bush. If you would actually like to have a reaction, you can.
Yeah, the second I see that, I'm putting that guard out because guards don't die like that.
Okay, so this is going to be difficult, but if you would like to,
can I use my crit? I've got 2.
well, it's 2 rolls, so
Okay.
you're going to need to pass an agility test and then pass a ballistic test.
Okay. Well, I've got 2 crits. Can I just? Look, guards don't die like that. All right. Guards don't die like that.
I mean, gods do die like
Not
that.
under my watch. Guards die with honor.
So you basically like to pay the crits to
Goodbye, crits.
So as he's being dragged in, you do you have your pistol like holstered, or have you had it out? Because you were like picking up bodies.
I picked up bodies, so I would have had to draw it.
Yeah, so you see the tendrils coming out, and as the tendrils are coming out, you immediately pistol, draw it out, and as the guard is just getting pulled into the foliage, and you just put a round straight through his eyes, and his head blows up.
Do I hit the thing that was grabbing it?
You hear a bestial roar.
Okay. Can I discern from the things that grabbed it that this is a Tyranid of some kind?
You know what? Seeing as you spent 2 crits, yes, because I feel
this is
bad.
how I role play, by the way. Crits sound for important shit. They're for flavor.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
we have
mate.
a couple of those.
You don't even know how
that's-
many crits they have burned.
That's my kind of role play.
It's specifically McLoken and I.
Yeah. It's especially re-rolls, like McLoken, if he fails a roll that he wants to get, he will waste all of his re-rolls on it.
I will.
Yeah. So yeah, there you go, guys. That has happened. There's been an explosion, shot, bestial roar. There's your scene.
What'd you guys do?
Oh my.
Nids, front and center, gunk and gunk.
Yes, sir. Gunk, 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 gunk.
Reduce that. And I just point in the direction.
Olga's gonna open fire at that when the commissar points in that direction.
Yeah, I'm shooting
And
the bush.
I'm incinerating the bush.
I am
Incinerating
staying
from behind
with-
her.
This is so Monty Python. Just everybody could.
I am
No,
staying
this is
hidden
Predator.
underneath
alright?
my corpse. I will drop my my weapon, but I am staying under my corpse.
Okay. Gunk and Gunk are just like all over the place in front of them, which is a good thing that you put them at the front because
Yeah.
they don't have accuracy.
When I find out what weapon they have, that's where they stay.
I mean, that's the, like
Was
one
it
of the
short
only
or
weapons.
point blank for me? Probably short range, right?
What
Carbine.
carbine?
Point blank is only 2 meters.
Yeah, so it'd be short range.
Okay.
But you guys don't need to roll this.
Oh.
But how long do you let the fire go on, Severus?
Till I'm till I feel comfortable that there's enough space between the bushes and us that they can't immediately jump out and get us.
Okay. So after about a minute or two of fire,
Hold!
and then there's just one final from one of the gunks.
I imagine half the forest is on fire right now.
Yeah, there's a significant portion of the forest that's flaming.
Oh, good. I forgot
Did
to
we
put
win?
ambient gunfire on. There's just all these things I forgot to do.
I am
Linda,
so
are
happy.
you taking drugs? Your eyes are dilated right now.
What? Oh, but haven't you seen anything as beautiful as this?
By the way, a heavy flamer will
Flame
melt
all
these.
behind him.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
A heavy
Boss.
flamer literally melts the trees.
Boss, I think I got him.
Good. I look back at Linda. Well, I look over to Linda. Hopefully not
Can I
back.
have a piece of chicken?
Oh, I've got one. I crawl out from it, like I use my arm with the chicken.
He grabs your hand and
No,
lifts you
no.
up, and then starts eating the chicken with you still in his hand.
Can you let me go, please? I don't like being 2 feet off the ground.
Oh, sorry, Cracks. Gunk.
Thank you.
Can I have the chicken though?
Yeah, sure. I mean, you've already bitten it in half, so there you go.
Thank you.
It wasn't even a drumstick. It was just a chicken.
It was just a chicken.
Yeah, I look over to Linda and I see the look in her eyes. It's a guardsman. Right, has anyone dealt with NIDS? No, of course you're not. You're still alive.
What is needs like an STD?
No, it's a Xenos.
Filthy
Ow.
Xenos. Tyranids. Can I pull up a pic of a Tyranid?
I'll just flip to the page in the book.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's in the picture book.
There's just guardsmen flying everywhere. There's a close-up with one guy in the corner. He's just screaming, and like you realize that he's not actually attached to the rest of his body.
See, I feel like these are actual like photos. Like someone was like, "All right, you're looking good."
It's just scenes from Starship Troopers.
It's a bug button.
Would you like to know more?
The only good bug is a dead bug.
That should have been one of the abilities, damn it.
No, you missed the chance of the Starship Trooper.
I mean, if anyone dies,
Yeah. So, you guys have thoroughly defeated the evil bush. What would you like to do now?
I would like to know more.
This is always gonna happen.
Right. Do I see? I wanna check out the bush from here with my optic. Maybe I can look a little closer than getting into the fire. I would like to not get into the fire.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I see? I assume I can see human blood from the guardsman. Can I
You can
see?
see a charred body.
Okay. Oh, a charred body.
Yeah.
hole apart from the head has just...
Yeah.
Do I see any nid blood?
No. But to be fair, it is a heavy flamer.
True.
Not much is left.
Yeah, that shit literally melts most living things. So.
Doc, what apparatus do you have?
What do you mean?
Well, can you test for blood?
I can see blood. I don't have any medical equipment. I have this first aid kit, and I can put a band-aid on your boo-boo.
Good, that's a guardsman. Right.
Yep.
I don't think we hit the nid. Do you know... Does anyone not know of the Tyranids?
Oh, well, I heard of them, but I don't know much about them. I just know a lot about, taking care of children and my baby, and also just, fire.
How is she a guardsman?
Because she likes fire. Look, she's killed the jungle.
Isn't it beautiful?
Yes.
No, it's scary because it could light me on fire, and it's giving us away.
Guardsmen don't get scared. They get enthused.
Should we get back to the others and let them know that there's Tyranid or Nids?
I'm gonna actually no. Sergeant, can you relay back to base? Check the base camp,
Left?
fire pit.
Okay. Well, fire pit. Окей. Что ты хочешь ей говорить?
Hello?
Здравствуйте. Это Сарджин Ольга.
Is the commissar there?
Да.
Could you put him on, please?
Хорошо. She like
Why?
walks over to the commissar and... Они не хотят говорить со мной. She,
Look, they're not all educated. Thank you. Guardsman,
Sir?
give me a report. Has anything happened here?
There's
There.
a big explosion, sir.
Yes. Anything after the explosion?
The ground shook a bit. It spilled
It
my
was-
tea.
Right. It's unfortunate.
I
You're
made
still
another.
alive.
Yes, sir.
Have you lost anyone?
Just you guys.
Right, well, you haven't lost us. I'm right here.
Well, up until the point where you called us, yes, we hadn't heard from you, and then there's a giant explosion, the ground started shaking, my recap fell over, I thought we'd lost you.
Right. Do you know what turtling up is?
That's when you're under heavy fire and you shit yourself, yeah?
As is, guardsman. I want bunkers, and I want you safe in them.
You do remember there's 5 of us, sir?
Right? I'm sorry, how many guardsmen does it take to build a bunker? Dig,
One.
man.
But it takes them about 7 years to bloody build them.
Right. Well, guardsman, how about this? If you don't build a bunker, giant Xenos are going to come and rip you apart. Which you prefer, bunker or Xenos?
Building the bunker, sir?
Get on it.
Aye, sir.
I love 40k. Right. We might need to change of tactic. I'm not really built for stealth ops.
I am. I was born that way.
You guys hear off in the distance, towards the explosion, rumbling, etc. You start to hear roars, kind of chittering, chattering. It's a long way off, but you start to hear it.
I think we need to go.
Is that what Tyranids sound
Wait,
like?
chittering?
We can't cut
Chattering?
Chittering, like
Chittering. Oh.
Yeah. Like,
almost like conversation, but not really.
Oh.
Everyone, roll me awareness.
Oh, get ready for these failures.
I have these Tyranid sound effects in here that I want to use, but I don't know if any of them are correct. So
I mean, if you literally just grab Tyranid sound effects from an old game, it works.
Tyranid sound effects work.
yeah, well, like there's this one.
Yeah, no, that's Tyranid enough.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna die. Yeah, I'm getting that feel.
If it's something roared that deep, it's probably a Carnifex, a Warrior.
There's also this one.
A thing with lots of teeth that's going to chew on.
That is going to be for later. Hold on.
Yeah.
Depending on how high the terror track gets this session, hold on to that.
Where's them subs? We need one more sub, right?
You can't
Resub,
hear
I
them?
think.
Really, guys?
Everyone, if you
should be
don't,
able
if you
to.
tip $10 or give 1,200 bits, you can raise the terror track and make our lives a living hell.
We're in the guard. That's nicer.
Can you guys not hear any of the music or anything else? I just.
I can hear the fire.
Yeah, you guys
I
are
can hear
in Roll20 though. I've had music playing this whole time. Lol.
Yeah, I can hear all that.
So Doc and Cerberus,
Yeah.
you both see like kind of bushes. You know that like horror effect where you have like the kind of foliage in wherever, and you like see the bushes shaking and slowly like getting closer towards you.
The bushes are getting towards us?
The shaking.
The shaking.
The bush is getting
closer.
The bush.
Come on, just put it together, man.
I'd like to scan about. Is there anywhere I can see immediately that could be defensible? Anything that can, instead of being, we could be surrounded, somewhere we can funnel or be inside?
Are you looking for somewhere to like retreat to, or are you looking for somewhere to form a defensive position?
Not retreat, defensive position, boy.
Okay.
Guardsmen don't retreat.
Sorry, sir. I'll get back on that bunker. Give me an awareness. Let's not have another awareness. Let's have. Oh, give me a survival.
Everyone?
And well, this is Cerberus looking. So unless he asks you guys for help.
No, I'm immediately scanning for something straight away because it's Tyranids. They're fast.
Yeah, there's a there's kind of like a rock outcrop that provides decent cover. Kind of just a bit behind.
Okay. Everyone, there! And I point towards this rock outcrop.
Okay.
Defensive line.
Right.
I sprint.
All right.
Roll me a command.
I get 2 check marks in this. Dope.
You are a commissar. Also, if you ever have to roll a command, I just need to double check.
Why am I not trained in interrogation?
Yeah.
Don't worry, you never get a chance to use it.
Mainly because someone kills them all the time.
Wow. Wow. So yeah. Just for the future, if you ever have to roll command, Peachy, you can also roll intimidate instead. So just know that.
Okay. I think they're both the same. Oh no, one is
One's strength, one's fellowship, one's strength.
Fellowship.
Yeah. It's still on fire, but it's not.
Intimidate. Okay.
The bushes that are moving, are they on fire or
No. They're coming from direction of the explosion. So it's kind of like
I would be like, I would go run over to Linda and be like, Linda, look at that bush. Can you make it not move anymore?
This is like multiple bits of bush.
All bushes.
Oh, certainly. Sure.
Is there a tree back near the rock?
Sorry?
Is there a climbable tree near the rock that he told us?
Oh yeah, there's trees all over.
I'm gonna climb one of those.
So because of the really successful, suddenly you guys are rolling brilliantly. Command roll by Commissar Cerberus. You guys all move like you know, you're professionals. Like instantly, you move. You get behind the rock outcropping. The rustling is coming towards you, but
It only took 5 degrees of success for us to be professionals, guys.
Well, that's really hard to get as guardsman.
which means that as the fire starts up from inside the bushes, these kind of weird beetle creatures hit the rock and start devouring the rock instead of you guys. So you're now kind of under fire from the bushes.
Oh, they were shot. Okay.
Yeah, they were shot from the...
Okay, I was gonna say, we're dead. We are still dead.
Mm-hmm.
I'll immediately return fire.
Okay.
No, it's a lot smaller.
It's the borer beetles.
Yeah, it's what... Yeah, no, if it was Vemicane, that rock would be gone and you guys would be dead.
Yeah,
I would, because I'm not near you. Yeah, so I'm going to try and fire back into the direction where one of those beetles came from.
Okay. So, as you guys come under fire by the borer beetles, like, these things are not nice. So for chat, for the people watching, they're fairly little beetles that will eat through armor and also skin, and they basically just eat you alive, and they're the bullets that the Tyranids use. I'm going to need, considering the roll, I'm going to say plus 50 willpower from everyone except for the commissar.
Plus 50?
Plus 50?
Wow.
Plus 50 because of his command roll.
Okay, yeah, I made it.
Doc made it, Lindwa made it, Korax made it, Olga made it. Okay, you guys stand firm. So you guys will start pouring. Did you say you were starting to fire on the bushes?
I know I am.
Fire!
I've already I'm spraying them with fire.
Yeah, I ran over to Linda and I was like, make those bushes not move anymore.
And I was like,
Okay, so you guys pour fire, and the extra guardsmen as well who are with you. You now have 4, so. The extra guardsmen who are with you, you will pour fire into the bushes, like, fire comes back, but you guys have got a really nice defensible position. They hit harmlessly against the rock, or they hit a tree and start devouring the tree. It is starting to eat away at your defenses, but you can probably hold here for a few minutes at least. And after a few minutes, the rustling kind of secedes and moves away from you. You carry on pouring fire onto them, and yeah, there you go. The firing stops, and after a little bit, so do you guys.
Okay.
Whew. Well, that just smells lovely. Like a barbecue. It's not about...
What's a barbecue?
well, it's like when you go to a bar and someone gets your drink wrong, and so you spray fire on.
It's not a barbecue at all. Ever.
I don't know what kind of barbecues you've been going to, little friend, but I mean, the ones that we go to, they're fun.
That doesn't... No, it's not a barbecue at all. A barbecue is when you take out a grill and you start cooking food on it, and you season it nice and good and stuff, and then you eat it. There's no killing of people involved in a barbecue.
I don't kill them. No. I just, light a fire, and if they just happen to be there, well, that's...
Well,
that's
then
all
they
right.
die because fire kills people.
The roars and screams get louder, and the chittering gets louder.
Yeah.
I think
Right.
we're about to have a barbecue ourselves.
This isn't going to hold out for long. What do I know of Turn? You hear that? Good. That means you're still alive.
I'm staying up here just saying.
Yes, I want you to keep an eye out.
Is this the most defensive position, or
No, this is the immediate one I could find. What do I know of Turned strategy, by the way? Is that the softening up before they
Kill it.
sending some...
That's what you know from having been in war before. That's basically a scouting party stumbling onto you.
Right, we need to move from here. As defensible as this is, they will be back. And in greater numbers.
Do we need to go back to base? Where are we
We
going?
don't go back to base. There is Xenos threat upon this planet. Do you know what that means?
Exterminatus.
We have to burn them.
Leave?
We don't get exterminatus. We're guards.
So we shoot them until we can't shoot them no more?
We need to clear this planet of its filth.
Right. So we burn it all.
Burning is good, yes. More options, people.
Mine's single shot as I lift my long lance.
Yes, important targets. Cripple them.
What's an important need target?
If it looks like it's going to kill us, shoot it.
So all of them, really?
Well, something larger, perhaps. We
Okay.
can't kill all the little ones.
I'm gonna flip through the picture book and try and find the larger Tyranid images and like memorize those ones.
Roll me a
Ones
willpower.
the size of planets.
roll what?
Roll me a willpower.
Okay. Plus anything? No.
At this point, you're looking through the most like horrific pictures of Tyranids. Ooh,
Yeah,
okay.
no. Yeah, so I'm supposed to shoot this one.
It's a picture of a Carnifex having angry sex with a rhino.
Yeah, so this is definitely an Astartes rhino, right? And
Yes.
everything is through it.
It's marvelous, isn't it?
Is that the jungle fever? Is that what is that?
I don't think that's jungle fever.
That is a Carnifex. If you see a Carnifex, it was good fighting with you.
I'm supposed to shoot that, yeah? Where is its not invulnerable spot?
Do I know if they have like a weak spot or anything in a biotank?
You do, in fact, yes. It has no vulnerable spots.
Yes, the vulnerable spot is wherever you hit it. It's just as vulnerable there as it is anywhere else.
So, what you're saying is my long leg should go through it, yeah?
Yes.
I feel like you're lying to me, but, never...
The commissar lie to a guardsman.
No, never lies. Never see a commissar lie ever.
The rustling starts up again in
We need to
bigger
move.
numbers and starts moving.
Okay, can we leave?
Sergeant, where are we going? Find me somewhere. Quick.
There.
From
we
my
go
perch, I'm gonna
there.
spin around for something.
Can I get them to like talk to each other somehow? Like she's got the map and the knowledge, and
Yeah.
he's got the advantage
I was
point.
gonna say survival, maybe.
Nah.
Yep.
I'm a little more worried about the Carnifex I have to shoot right now.
Any modifiers?
No.
You don't have to shoot a Carnifex. Just gonna let it know where you are.
I rolled a 5.
You succeeded.
Oh my god! I actually rolled well.
So, as you guys come under fire again, beetles hitting the trees around you, starting to devour your cover, you map out a quick return to the fire pit.
Okay. I'm like scrambling, looking at everything, and then I grab whoever is closest to me, and I like bring them down to the map because they don't understand me, and I'm like, we go, давай.
Yeah, there's like squealing and fire, and you're just kind of like huddled down behind this rock.
We're gonna say it was Linda.
Oh, we're going. Okay. We should go. We have a way.
Go, move.
Yeah. I'll
Me
go.
Sergeant is like leading the way.
I'm like climbing down the tree. Don't leave me, please. Not so fast.
I'm just gonna I'm gonna like spray just cover fire.
Jump into my arms.
Just jump, man. The Emperor protects.
Not from Ogrins, but all right. It's gonna jump out of the tree at the Ogrin.
God.
So the Ogrin catches you.
I have
I'm
cover
gonna
fire.
cling to his face, just like.
Sorry?
I have cover fire.
So cover fire is your sergeant ability.
Yeah.
That basically lets everyone fire at the same time from restricted fire. I want to say Sybil. It's not Sybil. It's Miria.
Olga.
Vandi. Vandi. What's your character's name?
Linda.
What Linda has is basically I'll cover you kind of fire, which means that you all can move. Now you are getting pressured quite heavily
Right now?
right now.
Okay, so I'll be like, everyone should probably get back. And I'll use get back.
Okay, so Olga, sorry, not Olga, Linda. Sorry, I know I met you at TwitchCon a long time ago, but so Linda shouts, "Everyone go! I'll cover you!" and just breathes a huge arc of flame, which just coats the bushes. There's squeals, there's screams, the fire dies down. You guys have a couple of seconds before it starts up again, and you can move out.
Right, go! On me! I'm gonna lead the way. I'm gonna pull out my chainsword.
Come on,
I'm gonna
baby.
cling to the back of the Ogrin, like smack on the shoulder. Right, run as fast as you can.
So the Ogrids just start going, and the rest of you follow after
Me.
after Sergeant Olga.
Yeah, follow her. Don't run straight.
Zigzag.
Runs through a small tree.
Oh my god.
And the fire starts up again, and let's just have a little bit of a look here.
More fire? Or bullets?
The fire from the termagants, which we will just have.
There's this whole, like...
Oh, I rolled well. Okay.
Oh no. Don't do that.
Oh, okay. That was.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
No, that
So-
one missed. We're good.
Yeah, but
As-
don't
as-
roll well. That's not a...
As you guys are running, because Linda was covering you guys, her and one other guardsman was a little bit late to move off, and as you start running to retreat, a round from the borer beetles hits the other soldier in the back, and he goes down. And as you're running, like, are you stopping? Yeah. So as you're running, you look back, kind of glance behind you. The guardsman is on his front, and there are beetles like digging into his side. He's screaming, like blood spurting, and they're already like there's part of his side completely missing. And as you watch, as you start to turn back round, a beetle just crawls up the back of his neck and burrows into his head.
I don't.
WH40k.
Wait,
Romeo will
No, not about it. No.
roll me a willpower, Vandi.
I can tell you right now, I'm probably just gonna fail it just out of. Oh god. Alright, no mods.
No more.
can I at this point?
We fucking did it.
Key team is dead.
Does
I think
Doc
Vandy
see
is
anything?
more.
Sorry.
Does Doc see that?
You moved off with the rest of them, so
Oh,
you would have
okay.
heard a screen cut off, but you wouldn't have seen it unless you intentionally want to look back and see it.
That was
Probably just, like, I'll see it.
cool.
I'll see it and I'll like turn around and like hide my gun and be like, "It's okay, baby. It's okay. Don't
But
look at him."
You actually you grab your gun and you actually start running faster and start to overtake some of the other guardsmen.
No. I'm running faster than a woman out of IKEA after a big sale.
So you are now this is the part of the game where you are now being pursued by the Tyranids.
Yay!
You will constantly be under fire. You will constantly be being chased. There is, as far as you can hear, an unstoppable wave of them coming, and this is just the vanguard. It's gonna get worse. It's gonna get scarier. And you guys, as Imperial Guard, you will have heard horror stories about this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So you have started running back towards. You've started running back towards the fire base, the base which you've been told to set up bunkers, things like that. Obviously, it's not going to be very much done, even though the Commissar asked for it. You have your abilities. If you need to know what they do, you have a couple of charges of your main ability. And if you want to use them, just say. And yeah, let's get chasey.
Okay.
Right, we are now a mobile command base.
Oh, I'm mobile. I'm still running.
Command base.
That'd be MOC for short, right?
As we're running, by the way, I'm gonna yell down to Olga. Sergeant, the Matt, please, Matt.
Что?
Yes, Matt. Thank you.
No.
I'll just open it up in front of the ogre, and be like, "Right, we're taking this path, big guy. Right.
I'm just running.
All right, I'll steal you. I'll steal you. Don't worry
Hold
about
me
it.
by the ears
I mean, I guess it's effective.
and move my head where I have to run.
Right, I'll basically like just slap the map on the back of the ogre and just start driving him.
Okay.
Can we add that as a new vehicle to 40k? Oh,
You'll have to fuel him with chicken, but this will work.
Oh, we just found a shit ton of chicken.
I'm the only one with fuel.
He runs on biomass chicken.
So
we're making our way back to the fire pit, yeah?
yeah, as you're running, you do get hailed by the by fire pit base. Sir, we've dug a hole, but we're hearing a lot of screaming and gnarling, and I think the bushes are moving.
What do you say, Sergeant?
I said I think the bushes are. There's a giant cut-off screen as you hear gunfire, you hear screaming. The comms have not cut off, so you hear panicked shouting, and you can assume that the base is in the middle of being overrun.
Okay, so through the radio. Fix bayonets! The guardsmen! I'm proud. I'm feeling very proud of my guardsmen right now. They're fighting Tyranids.
Fighting.
Right. Fire pit is down.
What?
Wait, so we're not going back here?
No. Throw the map back here.
Pull up the map and just kind of toss it back. I kind of just let it go as we're running.
Yeah, just grab it.
You guys are kind of double timing it, so you're not like sprinting, but
We're moving with substance.
with purpose.
Right, Sergeant. If you were a Tyranid, where would you be?
Vizier? Vizier! She's like moving her hands like all around her and like, Vizier!
No, not the little ones. Need to. They're like Hydra. They'll just keep coming.
Hydra.
Hydra. Yes.
Что Hydra?
The old like mythical little dragon-y thing?
Yes. Well, it's not literal, is it?
Are they not?
Radical.
I hope not.
No!
Yes, three?
That's ridiculous. These are obviously giant, slobbering, insectoid, ripping beasts.
Can you prove
Those
they don't
Hydra
have
don't
Hydra?
exist.
This thing looks very big, and I don't doubt they have more things just like it with many little heads, and they.
Can
Yes.
I try to do another roll to see where we could go? Like, he's wanting me to figure out where we should go to kill them, I'm guessing, from my interpretation. Is that what Peachy... Is that...
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So can I roll war to see if I can deduce something here?
Can I assist in some way?
You could also roll war.
Yeah.
Roll me an awareness, Corax.
Damn it.
Maybe I'll succeed sometime.
There you go.
Got it.
Yeah, I got 3 degrees of failure. That's actually better than some of our other shit, but yeah.
So
Better than usual.
to start off, from your position up on the Ogren, you have a decent view behind, and obviously you can turn around and have a look. You see them closing the distance.
We just got a terror track increase.
Oh.
Oh no.
Reality coming in with
Oh.
it. Well,
Thanks, man. I didn't even know she was home. Yay.
Well, that's gonna change what I was saying.
yeah.
So, what do I see? Hey.
Oh God! Okay.
Thank you for the 1250.
So
I
this
love
is-
that he
this is-
put a rip at for the bits.
That's my girlfriend. She's like 10 feet from me.
Oh, okay.
So,
Oh shit.
this is going to change what you see, and we'll need some rolls here. So you look back, and you see, kind of skittering. You guys are running downhill. So you have a decent view of what's behind you. You see, like, skittering termagants, who are obviously the ones who've been firing the beetle bullets and that kind of thing. And there's a big mass of them. You know, like, they're slowly catching up with you. But cresting behind them is just the larger, multi-armed, like, forked tongue, slavering jaws, and they are moving fast, and they are starting to overtake the termagants, and they're coming right for where you guys are. And if you don't know, these are gene stealers.
Gene stealers are babies.
Ding.
How many gene stealers are we talking?
A lot.
Couple thousand.
Couple of thousand. Okay.
There's a lot of things, and there's some bigger and faster, please, faster.
So
I'm like smacking the top of the Okrin.
I'm going to need a willpower roll from everyone, plus 10 to Commissar, because he's a Commissar.
I feel like you have more to say.
Nope. Whoa, I did not make that. Oh dear. Oh dear.
I'm not scared.
We have to wait for Peachy's roll. Oh, wow.
He made it.
Wow, he made it.
Don't forget, guys, you do have crit successes all.
Well, Peachy doesn't.
Yeah, except for Peachy, sorry.
I use them in important things.
Maybe
This is my only crit.
I don't know if I want to use my only.
Yeah.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna use my crit to pass this because I don't want to not pass this.
Is it okay? Let me hear the severity of not passing.
No. You can't.
No,
you
that's not
can't.
how that
You can't.
works.
Like,
No.
no.
I don't.
Once
yeah,
I tell you what happens, then that's what happens.
Stop exploding, you cowards!
Wait, who's it?
Wait, just let's see what they do with their crits and everything.
I'm not going to use it.
Crits.
I'm not gonna use mine either. I'm
Okay,
gonna
so
I will.
I don't need to.
I'm-
I'm so happy.
I am going
I did a thing!
to let's use you for just standard troopers. Okay, that's a fail. It's a fail. This is going badly. Okay, that's all failed. So, Sergeant Olga and Doc, you both can tell me how you panic. You know, so this is narratively up to you. What at least one of the other soldiers is going to do is just stop and curl into a ball and start shaking and muttering and like, I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. One of the others just drops his gun and starts running, like starts pulling his gear off and starts running faster. Another one like stays with you guys but is very visibly shaken. So, Doc, what do you do? Sergeant Olga, what do you do? Keep in mind that your willpower, your like morale is broken here.
You just see Doc, and he's like, oh my god, and you just see him pull out like a little syringe and go, and get high.
Okay.
And it's like, oh. And he's still running.
Yeah.
It's just adrenaline going right now.
When you go to do that, Olga actually grabs him and is like, I don't want to blast on my mic, but is like screaming in his face, running. Like it's a panic scream.
Okay. That's what it looks like to him right now, because he's like, ah!
Tactical cocaine.
So, I believe there was an ability used.
Yes, I'm not sure it does, but I feel like this is the right time.
Okay, and would you mind narrating the ability? What was it called?
I don't know what it does, mate.
Well, but what is?
Just give me the words. Stop exploding, you cowards.
So, what stop exploding, you cowards is Commissar ability, which allows him to execute one of his troops to bolster morale and to solidify the troops.
It's not the guy that stopped. Can I execute the guy that's running?
Yeah, like he's run ahead of you guys because he's like.
Yeah.
So how do you kill him?
Yeah. Well, so I guess he's got a bit of a distance on me, right?
Yeah, a fair bit of a distance.
So I'm just gonna, as we're like trying to run away, I'm just gonna spin up my my bolt pistol, just squarely. I want it right in, so the majority of the man explodes when the bolt hits him, and I'm just. And it just goes in. He just goes like disintegrates from the outside in. Just
his entire front of his chest like explodes outwards basically, and like before he like flies forward and falls on the ground, like his kind of this part of his body just goes and like flies in front of him.
We are not scared. We are guardsmen. Sorry.
Oh, I'm not scared.
Which means that you guys don't suffer any negative effects on your rolls because you have been sturdied. Olga stopped screaming in Russian. Doc is high, but he's less panicked. The guardsman who was running with you, but very clearly shaken, he kind of like shakes himself. He keeps pace with you guys, gets back into formation. The guy who had crouched down and like started saying, we're not here, like he sees this, he looks up and sees the tidal wave of Tyranids coming for him, stands up and starts running back to you guys. Might be a part to do with the fact that inevitable death is coming, but he's more solid than he was.
It's not about the journey, it's about the destination.
So
no.
The other
it's the climb.
The other part of the awareness for Korax, you noticed on the map there is, on the way back to the facility, which is the kind of general direction you're heading, there is a supply dump on the way there, which has guards and has supplies.
Oh, right. Commissar.
Gun placements and stuff as well.
I know where we could go for some relative safety, maybe, or I don't know. Anyways, this way.
What have you got for me? Pull yourself together, man.
I'm just gonna steer the Ogren. Follow me. I know where we're going.
Okay.
Gung, gung, gung. And
I'm gonna let everyone go ahead of me, and I'm gonna hold up the rear, and I'm gonna look back at this tidal wave of death rending its way towards us.
Okay.
And then I'm going to follow them from the rear. Okay. I will protect them. I'm your commissar.
You're just making sure none of us run away, so.
Oh, you won't run away after what the fuck I just did.
give me a scrutiny, commissar. Comrade commissar.
Do I get any bonuses for this?
You're not sure. It seems like they might reach you before you get to the supply depot?
Double time!
I think he's going as fast as he can.
Well, it's not fast enough for a guardsman.
Faster than you get 2. I'm holding 2 chickens in front of the ogre.
Let's get a. Let's have a look here.
We're the best at horror. We're the best at horror.
Yeah.
Let's get athletics from everyone, and I'll give you a plus 10 on. I'll give you a plus 20 on this because Tyrion is chasing you.
Do I have to do it?
No.
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me? I want to re-roll that. I'm spending a fate point.
Do we have fate points?
What?
I re-rolls are kind of on my thing, so I'd say this is probably your last re-roll.
Okay. I never had a re-roll in the first place.
You've already re-rolled once.
When?
Towards the beginning?
What did I re-roll?
I can't remember now.
I don't think I re-rolled anything.
I have allowed
I
one.
remember you doing a reroll.
I don't remember. Okay, so plus 20. Let's try it again.
Oof.
Okay, there we go.
Olga's a hefty girl, okay? She's got a lot of weight to carry with her.
Can I help her with my 6 degrees?
You do not. You do have a critical success.
No, I'm good.
You rolled a 95.
Yeah, I know.
5 degrees of success on your athletics.
A failure.
Yeah, failure.
5 degrees of failure, yeah.
Guys,
right.
Olga's winded. She's winded.
Yeah.
This is too much running.
Olga has been a, not particularly active sergeant for a while. It starts to slow down, starts to, packs weighing her down. It looks like you guys either have to slow down for her or leave her.
Olga, come on, honey.
Can I grab her gear?
If you grab her gear, if you slow down, you're not gonna make it to the supply base in time. The Tyranids will get you. That's guaranteed.
It's like real life or death shit. I saw the fucking things eating them. I'm like, I'm going. I'm getting out. Nope.
Can I roll a Meta-K to give her a stimulant to make her faster?
You can use your Don't You Die On Me ability to give her a stimulant.
Okay, so she's looking all tired. I imagine I was the commissar was behind me, and I was just running because I was high and I was feeling winded. And then as Olga is very much I'm like, don't you die on me, damn it! And then eject her fucking thigh with adrenaline, and then keep fucking running.
Okay, so yes, you avoided a death there. Olga kind of perks up a little bit. The trees get a little bit bendy, and there's some weird shadows that are on the edge of your vision. But you start kind of pumping your fist. You start overtaking people, and yeah, you're good.
Okay.
So you guys
going
managed
faster than the ogre at this point.
Drugs.
You guys managed to just stay distance away from the Tyranids. They don't have great cohesion at the moment. They don't catch up to you, but you don't outpace them. And you manage to get to the supply lines. Basically, there's a couple of turrets with guardsmen on them. A squad of maybe 10 guardsmen. With a sergeant who looks absolutely terrified as you guys start bowling up with Tyranids on your... they can hear the screams, they can hear the rustlings. And they see the commissar coming towards them. Sir, what are your orders?
Don't die!
I was planning on that anyway. But what should we do, sir?
What have you got defensive-wise? Tell me, quick.
A couple of. I'm trying to remember which would be the most appropriate. Heavy
mortars?
Would be a bit.
Talking about like weapon placements?
Yeah.
Las cannons, autocannons, mortars, heavy bolter.
I'd say probably a couple of like 4 autocannons, no mortars. So, sir, we got 4 autocannons, sir.
No mortars?
Here we can take a moment, and all 5 of you can roll on the supply if you'd like to ferret through anything.
More drugs.
If you'd like to keep running, you will be able to get a little bit away from the Tyranids. Like if you take the time to like go through the supplies, it will slow you down a bit.
I'm sorry, was I not clear? We do not retreat.
I'm not retreating. I just really want to put a little more distance between them and me. Long legs, best at longer ranges.
What do we roll? D100?
Yeah.
D100, yeah.
Supply drops for days.
I assume I can't run off without
25, 22s, 74s.
Doc and I got the same number.
I mean, you can try, Hiffy.
Guys, for the high command, that's 74.
Do you want to run away? Do you want to run away?
It's not me running, it's me scouting.
What's the 74?
I'm preemptively scouting with an oak.
It's a map.
It's a map of the surrounding jungle.
So we get 2 maps?
It's mortars, Lehman Russ, and a drop pod of Astartes.
Okay, so everyone's rolled. Good.
Please, Sheepy, you do the supply drops because it's funny.
Okay, so we'll go from lowest to highest. Korax kind of finds this bag and he's like, oh, wonderful, and starts digging through it. You find underwear, currently unsoiled.
Unsoiled?
Unsoiled underwear.
Oh. I'll actually wrap it up and bring it
Well, that's
with.
not guard underwear then. Where'd that come from?
Sergeant Olga, you find machetes for cutting vines in the jungle.
Yeah. I get both of them out, and I'm like, sure.
Commissar
Cerberus, where
Cerberus.
you can.
Commissar Cerberus, you see Sergeant Olga like clearly pick the wrong bag, coming out with a few machetes, and you're like, whatever. And then you pick a crate and like just jam it open with your crowbar. There's a whole load of machetes in there for cutting vines in the jungle. We have 2 74s.
Whole buttload of machetes.
It's a machete outpost. What can I say? So Doc and Linda, they kind of barrel in to a little command tent, root around, and they both find a map. This map has detailed strategic positions for the entire area of the jungle that you're in. It has supply posts, guard posts. It has defensible locations. It has possible anything you can think of. So it's a little bit of a Lady and a Tramp moment with the spaghetti. Like they're searching through.
We're both holding it together.
And then they both come up like holding it.
Oh, I think I found this first. It's like this is the Black Friday like sale type thing where we're both like holding it and we're
The
like,
last box.
I found this first. It's in my size.
His eyes are just like completely dilated, looking at you. Looks at your flamethrower, and it's like wah 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 wah, and he's like, okay, I'll be nice to Mama, and then like let it go, and like
Thank you,
look at
honey.
you, and then he just like fucking like beaming.
Okay, so you guys now have the kind of a. This is going to come down to the commissar, like what you guys want to do, but I'm going to lay it out for all of you. You have the option of trying to hold off the advancing tide. You can obviously, order the guards currently here to stand firm. You can recruit them, have them come back with you. you've got a lot of options here where you want to go. The Tyranids are still advancing at pretty much the same pace, which is quite fast considering the Gene Stealers have now kind of joined in with them. So you have enough time to, you have maybe enough time to get back to the facility, which is on the map. There's a few like supply dumps. There's a few like guard posts, but not like a whole load of stuff on the way back there. So you could maybe make it back there in time, but it's going to be very, very close, and you are going to have moments where they probably cut through your lines, and an assault will happen to you, kind of thing. So you're muted, PG.
Linda, give me that map.
Linda hands over the map.
Come on, do an impression of Linda, sheepdog.
It was very Southern Belle.
Well, I can't do any accent. Well, golly, Commissar.
Are you feeling all right, Linda?
No, I think I've got jungle fever.
Wow.
Tell me how you feel about your flamer.
I think the flavor's got jungle fever too.
Well, I've always relied on the kindness of flavors.
Oh, bravo, sir.
Would you like some lemonade?
Why would you do
Soiled.
this to me?
Like, soiled. Absolutely soiled, dude.
Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to order the guardsman. Guardsman, I want you on those cannons. Was it las cannons?
Auto cannons.
Auto cannons. I want you on those cannons. Hold them back.
I saw.
Formulate a plan.
And they basically they
Check the
jump.
board.
A few of them, one of them jumps on each one. They have like belt feeders. They've got a decent amount of ammunition here, so they can probably hold them back for a little while.
I think you're thinking of heavy bolters. Autocannons are relatively slow firing. Autocannons are what like go on tanks and stuff. They're the bam, bam, bam.
Which ones am I thinking of?
If you're thinking of belt-fed high, like anti-troop high rate of fire, heavy bolter.
Okay, then yeah, they're heavy bolters there, and they start like opening up. Basically, like any time they see a kind of surge, they start firing on them, and it's gonna hold the Tyranids back for a little while. The termagants, some termagants kind of get into position, start firing. I think you'd probably see at least one guardsman go down with beetles devouring the crap out of them. And you guys are kind of like taking defensive positions, trying to add to the fire. And yeah, you've got enough time for planning and ordering and that kind of thing, but you're gonna need to get moving soon.
You four, on me, this map. Now, Sergeant, you can read maps.
Hey, hey, friends. Guess what happened?
Is that our terror track increase?
Yep.
Oh, God.
What?
Also, thank you for the sub, Zach. Also, you can apply a critical success or failure to either any of us players or to Sheepy. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, if you do !fate in chat and follow the link, the bit.ly link, it'll bring you to the thing that I'm talking about.
We need a plan before they pick.
Yeah.
So,
I think we need to go to the facility, honestly.
Sergeant, which facility?
Может, вот, это. She just points to one of them. I don't know. Should I do a roll to see which one is the more appropriate one for us based on where it is on the map?
There's a main facility which was designed to be defended against Xenos incursion.
Okay.
And other things. So that would be the best one to go.
Yeah. Okay. Then that one would be the one that I would select. What that? She points down on the map.
Doc, what can you do for these guardsmen?
I can give him adrenaline.
Right. Do it.
All right. I give the guards adrenaline.
That's going to take away from medical supplies later, just so you know.
Yeah.
I give half of them adrenaline.
Okay. I'll take that into consideration.
Okay.
Do you want to give the adrenaline to the ones who are on the guns, aren't on the guns? Like, how do you discern?
If they're on the guns, I don't think they're going to be firing any better. I think the ones off the guns.
Okay.
Because then they'll be moving and be like, ah, and like fucking like down there fighting and fucking cracked out. I think if they're just sitting there on adrenaline, just shooting a gun, I think they already have enough adrenaline going through that they have a heart attack.
Okay. So you guys, what's your plan here? What?
Ride an ogre into victory.
Yeah, I would be like, let's just leave them fire and hold this position, and then we make it to the main facility and give us a chance to warn everyone. That's my opinion.
How far is this facility?
Yep.
Look over to Sergeant. Exactly how far? Explain in as many words as possible.
Okay. Пожалуйста. Okay. So, and I'm like gonna start like using like this weird process to figure out how far we are on this map. You said it was very accurate, so would I be able to tell how long it would take us to take?
Those maps come with the distance little tick. On
Yeah,
the side.
yeah.
He's just making it complicated.
It's very accurate, but yeah, you've got probably at the current speed you've been going. Consider if you don't like slow down or stop for anything, probably about 30-40 minutes.
30 minut. 30.
30 minutes, yes, I got it the first time.
And you can see the locations of the guard posts and supply bits. So if on the way back you want to detour slightly, that is an option. So are you guys leaving the guardsmen? Are you like ordering them to stay and hold?
Yes.
I suggested it.
Well, yeah, but coming from
spare them on, Doc? Do you wanna give them a rousing speech?
Nope.
No, I do.
Okay.
Because I was built for rousing speeches.
All right.
Okay. How do I change this into Tyrannid threat? Good morning. Less than an hour. Guardsmen from around the planet will join others, and we will defend. We will be launching the largest battle in the history of mankind. Mankind. That word should have new meaning for all of us today. We can't be consumed by our petty differences anymore. We will be united in our common interests. Perhaps it's fate that today is this day, and you will once again be fighting for your freedom, not from tyranny, oppression, or persecution, but from annihilation. We are fighting for our right to live, to exist. And should we win the day, this day will no longer be known as a holiday. By the way, I'm on holiday. This is where I chose my holiday. But as the day the guardsmen declared in one voice, we will not go quietly into the night. We will not vanish without a fight. We're going to live on. We're going to survive. Today, we celebrate our Independence Day.
Roll me command.
And that was actually from Independence Day with Warhammer flavor.
I will give you a plus 10. I will give you a plus 10 for the flavor of Independence Day in Warhammer.
Can I roll to be confused why we're independent?
Yeah. You can just be.
Their heads are going to be independent from their body. So I can use Intimidate for this, right?
Yes. Or command.
Plus 10. I think Intimidate is strength, and I have a better strength than I have Command is.
It does feel a bit more commanding than intimidating, but yeah, you can use Intimidate because you're a commissar.
He did it.
Sir, we will hold them, but we cannot guarantee we will hold for too long. Do me a favor, if you will.
You'll be fine.
Yeah.
And I inject him.
It's like, do me a favor, if you will. Oh, God, that feels great.
Of course, guardsman.
When you get back and form your defense, give them hell.
I'll give them hell. And I'm going to reach in and grab what are they called? The daggers that you used to kill yourself just to push through your chest.
For us, it'd be a combat knife.
It's just a combat knife, but there's an actual name for that, isn't there? For the knife. I'm just going to hand him that.
Okay.
A machete. Hand him a machete.
Hand him a machete.
He grabs a machete, turns around as you guys start to move off, and says, "Come on, you apes! You want to live forever?" And the fire starts
Rico's
up.
Roughnecks.
Sergeant Rico, go live bravely.
So, what happens because the terror track has been increased? Meta, do you have those pictures? Like, you may want to put this picture up.
Which one? The ones
The
with the
ones
card
that you sent me yesterday?
Yes,
Or-
it's the,
Yeah.
it-
Okay.
So I'll describe it. You'll know what it is in a second. The Gene Stealers and the Termagants, they're returning fire. The Gene Stealers are trying to push forwards. They're getting mowed down. You guys have started your, double time away. Korax is riding his Ogrin Gunk. As you kind of are cresting a hill, you look back, and the guardsmen are doing beautifully, and they're holding them off. They're not making any ground, and then out of the jungle, pushing through the other Tyranids, you see just hulking behemoth of Tyranids. They have their arms are wrapped around this like really long, menacing-looking gun. They have two other scythe-like arms above them, and I think they stand about 10 foot or something like that. They're massive.
Yeah, the warriors are horrifying.
Yeah, and the guardsmen start focus firing onto them, and they just shrug it off. Like, a couple of them go down, but there are tens of them, and they just push forward into the base. And as you crest the hill and you lose sight of them, you hear the most horrific screaming.
This is the one with the other people in the image, right? Just making sure. The really, really big one?
No, that's a different one. Let me check very quickly. It is the one...
They're gonna have wide,
after
flat
I
head.
said OGs? Is that the first one there?
There was a few moments.
Yeah, I know.
If it's a warrior, it's gonna have a wide, flat head.
Yeah, it's the kind of purpley one.
Okay, so it is that one.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. We had a lot of images and oh crap and oh shit.
Yeah. So what you now have is your defenses, which were supposed to hold up and would have given you more time, have been torn apart by the Tyranid warriors. You're now being pursued by Termagants, Gene Stealers, and now multiple Tyranid warriors. The chase, because the terror track went up, the defense just isn't going to work. So you guys are in danger of being overrun before you get to the base again.
I look back at the guards just being torn asunder, and I give them the sign of the Aquia. And then I turn back to everyone else, and I just shout, "Probably need to run faster."
Let's get a willpower from all of you guys.
Probably, yeah.
I crit this time.
Okay.
Oh, dear. Oh, God, okay.
Did I get a 10 for willpower?
No, that's a Carnifex. That's not the right one.
That's Carnifex.
More slender.
So I critically failed.
Oh.
Oh shit.
That one, yeah, that one.
Yeah. That one.
Yep.
I don't have to execute her, do I?
Let's get the willpower rolls.
I didn't.
Did you say I get a 10 to willpower because I'm a commissar?
Yeah.
Or was that okay?
So, Sheepy, barb stranglers or venom cannons? Both?
Probably both, but what you saw would have been a venom cannon.
Wait, did you say venom cannons?
They're warriors, so they're barb stranglers and venom cannons, yeah.
Oh, good. I was, hoping. I was hoping for that.
And rending sides, obviously.
Yeah.
I mean,
How could this happen to me? It wasn't my fault. There isn't going to be an episode 2, I don't think.
Huh?
Not with Linda.
Linda ain't making it to episode 2. That's what damn
Linda ain't making it to episode 2.
So, I still need a willpower roll from Sergeant Lorax. Sorry, Olga.
Yeah, I'm gonna crit that one.
Okay, and Doc, you critted as well. Okay.
Fuck yeah, I did.
I'm gonna let mine go. I feel like maybe I'll shit my way out of this.
Yeah, you are. Okay, so I'll give this to you guys. You can do with it what you want. Korax, you are starting to feel like just getting away. However, like finding some way off the planet. There are a few, flying vehicles that, happen in space. So you're starting to break. You're not there yet, but you're starting to feel there. The Commissar succeeded. So, Linda, you have lost all hope of getting to the facility. You realize that the rate you're being pursued and the fact that you guys are starting to tire, someone's gonna have to sacrifice themselves and stay back. Now, I'm gonna allow you to decide what you want to do here, but you basically, this is all that you care about. Someone has to stay back. Someone has to sacrifice themselves.
I'm just gonna, I'm gonna notice after the screams, I'm just gonna kind of stop at the top of the hill and just look over at them, look back at the carnage, and well, I wasn't expecting to make it this long anyway. But I think it's time that I do something right by me and my baby.
Linda, что ты делаешь?
We've been running for too long, baby. We've been running for too long. You guys go ahead. You'll make it, I know. I don't need to. I'll open up the way for you in a blaze of glory.
Linda, if you're cooking, let's have some seasoning, eh? I toss her a thing of salt.
This ain't no seasoning. I toss it back.
At this point, I'd scrounge over. I think I would probably have some morphine left and be like, this will help you not feel anything.
No, Doc,
Yeah.
don't give me the drugs.
The drugs.
I'm already high enough. And I light the fire.
Okay, well.
And I my eyes go wide.
But I didn't stop running when I threw the salt, by the way.
I'm assuming that Linda slows down, shouts to you guys, and you guys keep going.
And I just yeet the salt back.
Yeet.
So, you guys will be able to see this. This will be in time.
Give him hell, son.
Yes, Commissar. And I'm gonna light up my my big boy, and I'm gonna be like, if I'm going down, I'm taking you with me. And I'm gonna walk in there in a blaze of fucking glory, light myself on fire, and just run head first back in.
Okay, so you guys see Linda stop, and you have your conversations. Linda turns around and starts walking towards the Tyranids with her flamer on her shoulder, very casually. As the Termagants and the Gene Stealers get closer, she just lays a wide arc along the perimeter of them, and they like open up in a circle and surround her, and she's just spinning in a circle with a heavy flamer going like like.
Oh, I love it.
Okay.
And there are termagants like exploding and melting but they're not pushing in. They're trying to stay back from the flames. And then with like some very heavy clunk, a Tyranid warrior comes in. No gun or anything like that. Comes into the circle and like faces down.
No gun.
and faces down Linda. So, Linda, you're staring up at this giant behemoth of a killing machine with like, claws and big blades on it. And you may now use your ability. Your death ability.
I'm gonna do after doing that ballerina twirl of fire, I'm just gonna bow to him, be like, shall we dance? And light it up and just like go for him.
So Linda charges in at the Tyranid warrior. Tyranid warrior like kind of crouches. Kind of crouches in this like slightly predatory stance, and instead of what it was expecting was for you to start firing your flamer, you reach back and you kind of set alight the back of your flamer tank, and then just jump body first straight towards the warrior, and then you explode. Just fire, just a shockwave knocks them down. It consumes the Tyranid warrior in burning Promethean. We have lost our first player. We have lost Linda, but she went out like a beast. And if you'd like to decide on a new character, we'll introduce that then in a little bit.
Yeah.
There's a tear in the commissar's eye because of the beauty of death that just happened.
See,
Olga's got like a war cry going right now.
That brings again to the image of my head, Rain of Fire, the dude with the axe who jumps at the dragon.
Yeah.
Kind of that.
I just want to like bear hug the dude's face and just like.
Oh, I assumed that it impaled you mid-jump and you exploded on it.
Yeah.
There's no way you got close to it, unfortunately.
Just
And exploded.
It like pierces through the chest and like just like it goes through the tank.
Oh, yeah, and just
So, just so everyone is very clear, whoever got that terror track up to 3 just killed Linda. Like that was like, let's increase the terror at like exactly the worst time to do it. And yeah, so
You done murdered me, kids.
That was Zach. But it's okay. I'm okay with that. That was great. It was beautiful.
So, let's get back to our team. You guys hear the explosion. You hear screams of rage. You actually feel the shockwave of this explosion, and you might even see bits of like raining Promethean.
Bits of Linda, I thought you were gonna say.
Bits of Linda just flying through the air.
Linda?
There's like old receipts from Starbucks just fluttering in the wind.
And, yeah, Linda's head like falls into Ogren's hand and just goes, and I want you to know. And it just, that's not real. It didn't happen. So that bought you guys a little bit of time. You run for a little bit longer. You know, you're getting closer. On the map, there is a supply base with a kind of, you know, very, very basic, not like this one that you just went to. It's much more of a outpost as opposed to like a fortification. So you can head there and maybe gather up some guys. It's not going to take you enough out of your way that it's going to slow you down. So If you want, you can keep going. You may be a little bit faster, but
Did Linda give us enough time to do that?
yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Is there a depot with a potential landing pad?
No. The only possible place to escape from on planet is the main facility, which has a few kind of space-going vessels. Unless you're talking about like more surface, but honestly, I think all of you would know at this point that once you get a Tyranid infestation like this, like the planet's fucked. The option is fight or leave the planet. Like that's the general thing.
Pretty much.
Have we had any adjustments yet to the supply roll? Just going okay. So let us go to the. I'm guessing you want to go to the supply route.
We guess, yeah.
Outpost.
Well, Sarge is following the map, so I guess it's up to her.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I would say
You're
if it's a strategic location for them, she would make sure, because they've lost one of their most important weapons, which is the fire. So for them to even have a remote, slim chance of survival, they need to find something that will help. And there's no guarantee that the outpost that they're going to, unless there's information that I need to know, but like that they would have any defenses that are related to this specifically.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I have the most useless weapon.
So do I.
Yeah.
No, yours is a carbine. It shoots fast.
Well, yeah, that's true. I'm really glad I didn't go melee.
I can talk real good.
You have a bolt gun.
I can heal people when it doesn't matter.
Thousands of Tyranids. A Bolgan's not gonna see
It's better than a long last.
And it is.
I can shoot far, I can't shoot fast. No guarantee I'm killing anything.
I mean, that's true for all of your weapons, pretty much. Like, you know, once you get to Tyranid warriors, like, I don't think your las guns can even penetrate the armor.
It depends.
It does depend a little
A
bit.
lot of focus fire, a long last is slightly more power to it, but again, it's slow firing.
So, you guys arrive at the Vandy, have you chosen a new character?
Not yet. I'm trying to find where it actually is.
So heavy gunner, facility staff, if you like.
Ooh, yes. Actually, I did want to be a facility staff.
Okay. I made a duplicate for you, and
Got a cod piece on that Tyranid.
God damn.
Bowie would be jealous of that.
Is that just like a giant dick?
On what? The thing in his hand? No, that's
Oh, it's his gun.
Oh, that's
it's
his gun. Oh,
Yeah.
I thought
No.
that was his cod piece. I was like,
That's his arm.
That's what I was talking about. I was trying that humor thing again. I'm sorry. It'll never happen
I
again.
thought that was a real thing. I couldn't see it properly. I do art.
Warhammer's.
He's
Listen.
presenting.
We're
So-
not fighting Slanesh.
Man.
so Vandy, you have a copy of facility staff.
Okay.
Now you have two abilities.
Okay.
Your main ability is facility knowledge. So this is going to be knowledge of how to get there, knowledge of once you're inside the facility, where to go, where the important things are, this kind of thing. Your death ability is actually a save me ability. You may get. You can read out if you like.
Keep me alive. I'm useful.
You may sacrifice any NPC to save your life.
Dope.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay.
But you have no weapons.
That's fine.
Okay. I think you have a knife or something, maybe, but aside from that, yeah, you don't have anything.
Okay.
So, I saw the name. God damn it. So you guys get to the supply post. There's a couple of Imperial Guardsmen there. There's a a supply runner who's in like a off-road Jeep type vehicle. Not enough to fit all of you in, but it could carry a few people. And there is a scientist in a lab coat kind of going over a clipboard. And would you like to introduce yourself very quickly?
Oh, hello. My name is Lonnie. I've been here for about, oh God, it's been a while. I used to be part of this like group of people under this Inquisitor, but I like got away real quick and framed my brother, which was super dope. But I now do what I like doing, which is, you know, not being a slave to manic heresy treading Adeptus Mechanicus. So yeah.
Tutor.
Lonnie?
Oh yeah. So hi, I'm Lonnie. Yeah. What's your names? I'm sorry. I just heard there was a lot of banging outside, and I just.
Honestly, you're not going to be alive long enough to care what our name is.
Yeah, we need to go. I don't know if you know that.
Oh, I do actually.
Well,
I actually know this facility that you're going to, like really well, actually. So you know, if you want to go there, I can actually like help you.
Can you run?
Not well. My legs are very small, and I have been eating poorly for the last little while. So I see you have an Ogren, and I was wondering if I could maybe hop on.
We have 4 Ogren.
2.
We have 2 Ogren.
Right.
He's not approvingly behind him.
One of them's carrying this little guy, and like, could I just like hop on the other one?
Wait,
Well, I assumed he was my backup
isn't there a
ride.
vehicle?
There's a Jeep, yes.
Oh, there's a Jeep. Oh, or I could just, you know, drive.
Yeah.
Oh, you have.
I
can
drive.
drive.
I drive. You're not.
I can drive.
Oh, no.
No one's
Sorry.
driving.
Then you put your. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I guess
I
driving gunk. I guess.
You see Doc's like dilated eyes. He's like, no, I got this.
Olga is like face to face with the Ogren, like arguing back and forth with him in Russian, telling him that she's
My
driving.
legs aren't long enough to drive.
This is actually my car. So if I could drive, that'd be great.
You know what? Go.
Yeah.
Go.
Cool.
Your car now belongs to the guards. How many guards are here?
3. Not including Lonnie.
How many people can fit in the Jeep?
4 max.
Right, so I'll drive.
Rather than people, can they fit the supplies that are in this base?
Possibly.
Some.
Depends what's in here. Just as an aside, because we had a little bit with Meta and the Ogren. The Ogren starts off by saying like, I drive, I can drive. And then as you keep speaking in, you know, a language that he doesn't understand, he's just going to start going,
Eventually, she's just gonna punch him. Not to knock him out or to hurt him, but just to punch him.
Yeah, it would knock him out or hurt him.
No.
It'd just be like, yeah.
They have a shouting match followed by punching.
Yeah. Well,
then
No,
she
don't
walks
have
away.
a punching match.
you're
Don't have a punching match.
It's not a
with an
punching match. She just punches him and walks away.
You guys
If
are
he
so
wants to do
loud.
something with that, then, you know, he
You guys
can.
are just like really loud.
I do take a moment to look at the Jeep and look back at my Ogrens. We don't happen to have a second vehicle, do we?
I can check, but I don't know if we're gonna have that much time considering like you guys just ran.
Well, I mean, I've come really attached to this one here. And, you know, he's really good at making it so I don't have to run anywhere.
cool.
Meta, I
Oh my,
hope
you haven't had to run anywhere, have you?
I haven't run anywhere. I am fresh as a
You're
day.
probably
You've
the
been
fastest as
shackled,
well.
like just
So,
Right.
so just a second. While these guys are arguing, while everyone's arguing, Meta, I hope you're ready on the sound effect. There is a bestial roar.
Oh, Oh, a bestial roar, you say? I do have that ready for you. How about...
Oh, not like that.
Okay.
Roll me a supply for everyone except for Lonnie, because you're already here. So it's a D100. And we'll find out what useful things you guys find. Incidentally, guys, there are extreme pluses and minuses that they can get with bonuses. If you'd like to give them...
We need bonuses, friends.
Good or bad things. Give them minuses.
It's only $1 per 10.
The minuses are so hilarious.
Yeah, they actually really are. You guys can see them for yourself.
Yeah. So let's go worst to best. Worst
Does anyone
is
find another Linda? Or a piece of Linda?
I've got her arm.
I think this is an ear.
Don't forget to season it.
So, Korax jumps down off his Ogren for a second, ferrets through these boxes, and comes up holding a really, really nice warm hoodie. You have found survival clothing and gear for snow/winter climates. Boil to death before you get eaten.
Wait, you said winter equipment?
You found winter equipment.
Jungle.
Does that include mobility equipment?
No. It is literally just winter clothes.
If you put winter clothes on in this, would you actually get jungle fever?
Possibly, yeah. Depends who's worn it first.
You would get swamp ass, for sure.
Yeah. So, next up, we have Commissar Cerberus, who's like, well, I mean, you know, trust the rattling to find the least useful thing. And you find lasguns. You find a crate of lasguns. They're worse than the weapons you have.
Well, do I notice? What was your character's name, Andy?
It's Lonnie.
Lonnie. I'm gonna throw 2 lasguns at Lonnie because she's got no weapons, right?
I really shouldn't be using these. I don't want to shoot my hand off.
I like hold up my finger until she's paying attention to the finger, and then I move my finger over to the horizon where there is a tide of termagants and warriors.
Over and...
What? Oh, okay.
Reevaluate?
You know, I could learn real quick.
I could teach you real fast. Well, I think so. Here, this is your safety. I just flick it on and off. This is your trigger. There you go. Just point this at them, not us.
Cool. Cool. Can I? Do we have ammo for this? Is this a thing that needs ammo?
Well, you see, this right here has ammunition. This is your battery. That one has another battery. This one runs out. Throw it to the ground. Use the other one.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Okay, great.
The next thing is Sergeant Olga, because of course it's a sergeant who finds this. Is rooting around, finds a crate, looks like it may have, you know, survival supplies. Jimmy's open. It is a crate full of recaf. Ooh, recaf. It's almost nice. Share it with your mates. And what this will do is, if you take a moment to stew it, and it will kind of reinvigorate you guys a little bit, enough to kind of.
Well, good thing I always have my pocket heater where I cook that chicken.
Hell yeah!
Oh, wonderful! Yeah, let me just. Wrong thing. I literally I take my canteen, dump out the water, put recaf in it. And I do actually stick it in my pocket and let it heat.
So, what this will do for you guys is, you guys will get 1 reroll on athletic check. So, all of you, if you fail an athletics check, you can reroll with this recap. The other one we get is Doc manages to find something that shouldn't be out here, but a carton of glow sticks. This will calm your nerves. Maybe you can share them out. So
I know I found those sticks.
So the low sticks, they will let you re-roll a willpower test.
Oh yeah. Okay. Here, everyone, smoke them if you got them.
Oh,
So
Really useful.
Just make a note on your character sheets. 1 willpower, 1 athletics test re-roll if you want it. So we got some useful stuff in the supply drop finally, guys. Well, I mean, aside from the Ogrins, which I thought the 92 was another set of Ogrins, but luckily it wasn't.
It's like Pokemon.
All right. I mean, we gotta get the facility as fast as we can. So, I mean,
right. Cool. Yeah. Okay, so everyone get in the car, and we should go. We should go now. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But not everyone can fit.
Well, the Ogrins can run.
I say we leave her behind. She's new.
Right. No. What we need.
This is my car. You're not taking my car.
It says
It's not your car anymore. It's the guard's car.
Yeah,
Right.
Try to stop
Guardsman.
the Ogrins taking it. Yes.
What are we
hear
doing?
what he said.
Oh, are you talking to your guardsman or to the new guardsman?
The new guardsman.
Yes, sir.
I want this. What is it, like a Jeep or something?
Yeah.
I want this filled up with everything we need that you can fit in and take it to the facility.
Yes, sir. Immediately.
Okay, we gotta run now then, and let them deal with that shit.
Yeah.
Am I driving this though?
No, you're with us.
You ride an Ogren.
I don't think she's small enough for an Ogren.
This is gunk.
Listen, I'm not fat, okay? I haven't
Gunk.
eaten.
I meant tall.
Gunk.
Tall.
Yes, not gunk. You can
Gunk.
ride on gunk.
Gunk.
That's the same name.
No, it
Gunk.
isn't. It is. There's an inflection. Gunk
It's
and
yeah,
gunk.
it's slight difference of pronunciation.
Okay. I don't know what kind of, stuff you guys have been going into drug-wise
Gunk
and stuff,
leans
but
down and picks
A
her
lot.
up.
okay. Wow. Ooh, little handsy there, bud. Whew.
Gunk.
All right. Cool. I'm just riding on a giant thing.
Riding or being carried?
Mix of riding being carried.
Shoulder?
Oh.
Okay. That's going to be uncomfortable.
And the Ogrins start running off. They don't know where they're going, but they start running off.
No. We're going this way. We're going to the facility, right? You guys want to
Yeah,
go on
that's
there?
right. Yeah, go.
Okay, so, how do I steer this?
Grab it by the ears. That's what.
Why'd you tell her? You could have told her to touch his butt or something. Would have
Okay.
been funnier.
And I'm gonna just kind of sit on both his shoulders and grab his ears and just yank him from one side and just
Be gentle.
look at the size of his ears. I mean, I think this is definitely.
They're
Like-
normal in comparison, but
You know what? They're fine.
I look back at Doc and Sarge. They'll be fine, won't they?
No.
No, I'm not feeling that.
Now is the time to run.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's going to get to the point where
Yeah,
you're
no,
gonna go,
we've been. I think we've already were slight jog
Yeah.
to warm
Yo,
up,
you're
and then
kinda
we're
like-
okay, we should definitely book it now.
Are the guards okay putting the stuff on the truck? Are they
Yeah.
okay with that?
They-
They're not
yeah,
struggling
they-
or anything?
They've got enough time. It's not too much, so they've got enough time to get it on. They'll actually get to the facility before you.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
will, even if they leave after us.
So,
Yeah.
so yeah, probably a few minutes in, the Jeep speeds past. You get a salute from the guardsman, and a little bit of a pitying look because they've seen what's coming at this point. Yeah, let's get an athletics check from everyone who isn't riding an Ogrin. Are we thankful that we found 2 Ogrins right at the fucking start of the campaign?
I mean,
Yeah.
I haven't made a single
That was
athletics
such a
check.
good roll.
Beat us.
I had one failure. I don't know if that's super bad.
It's not super bad. You're what it will basically mean is that you're going to have at least one more athletics check before you get back.
Okay.
If you fail that, that's going to be bad.
Yeah.
Well, I have one.
Didn't you get a reroll for a?
Yeah. I do,
Yes.
but I'm not gonna use it yet.
So you guys keep going. You're kind of keeping pace. You hear screaming. You occasionally hear firing and things like that.
Firing of what?
Like las cannon, las gun, not las guns. Like las guns and some like automatic weapon fire
Gotcha.
as well.
Move towards the las cannon and hide inside it.
I mean, it's gonna go first, unfortunately.
So yeah. Okay, this is probably the right time. You guys are running at the front. Is the at the front of the two Ogrins, I would assume, unless anyone wants to have been ahead of them.
I mean, I'm probably leading the way since I'm like kind of supposed to be helping keep everybody in a certain direction. But if not, then
I'm behind, making sure nobody lags behind. And
Well,
stuff.
I know where we're going, right? Because right? Like do I know where we're going?
You do know where
Okay.
they're going, but so do they. To be
yeah,
fair.
Okay.
because of the
Okay,
map.
so we all
had.
know.
Yeah,
we all know where we're going.
So, who wants to be at the front?
I'll be at the front.
Okay, so Olga,
Mm-hmm.
as you guys are all running, kind of double timing it down, you've got kind of part of a jungle path that's been cut out. Right in front of you, with a huge thump, drops a large tendril-faced monstrosity.
Yeah.
Which, if you would like to put up, it is the one marked Lictor.
I was going to say how many arms, but I guess I don't need to do anymore.
It's not the perfect picture of a Lictor, but it's the most horror picture of a Lictor, which is why I chose that picture.
Open them if you got them.
There it is.
Yeah, that looks really
Ugh.
cool.
Yeah. This is the initial thing, that brought the Tyranids to the planet. This is kind of outside of your player knowledge, probably. Sorry, your character knowledge, but this is just for viewers and you guys. So Lictors are like scouts. They tend to emit like this kind of weird psychic pheromone that draws Tyranids. So this has been on the planet for a while and is the thing that drew the Tyranids here. It's kind of like a mix between a scout and assassin, and yeah, it's just a bad time. So as it drops down in front of you, it fires out these two kind of hooked tendrils right at your face.
Yeah.
First off, I'm gonna have to roll for it.
Yeah.
Crit success. Kills her instantly.
Oh.
Don't do that.
I don't think it would be point blank, which is just a little bit silly. There we go. Freaking! It doesn't have ammo. Yes. Okay, so that is a success. Unfortunately, the Lictor's quite strong. And you will now have to make a dodge to avoid the hooks.
Yeah. Debating here. I'm thinking if I want to spend my crit on this or if I don't. What do you guys think?
What these tendrils are, basically they hook into your flesh and it allows the Lictor to draw you in and tear you apart.
Yeah.
Or carry you away.
Right. Yeah, no, I bad in all things.
I'll tell you
They're
this.
the size of a tank as well, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're a bit bigger than Tyranid warriors, I think.
What, Lictors?
Mm,
Yeah.
depending on the Lictor. Yeah. They're about the same size as Tyranid warriors, I guess.
Okay, so I could spend the dodge or the crit for the dodge. But I do have 2 points in dodge. I don't know what I'd be rolling at though.
Agility plus 10.
Oh, yeah, that's all I'm gonna be rolling at, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Agility.
I mean,
35.
I'm perfectly fine with you carrying your crits over to other characters. So
Yeah, I know. I just don't know if I want to die here or not. I'm gonna see if I dodge it.
okay.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
So as the lictor crashes down, you try and like skid to a halt, and you slip and like fall on your back. So there's this like giant lictor like hovering over you. You see these hooks like fly out straight at your face, and you like roll to the side. One hits there, you keep rolling, the next one hits there, and there's kind of the lictor like crouches down and just screams in your face, and
When the ogre screams back.
I'm going to if you'd like.
Olga's definitely screaming back at it, by the way.
If you'd like, this would be a good moment to use your sergeant ability. You may want to.
Oh, the cover fire, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's screaming like Russian obscenities at you guys. The commissar probably gets a few of them with the way that he's been reading her language, but he's like, yeah, fire, definitely firing kind of deal. Like,
What's she yelling?
So, all of you guys will get a to hit roll with your weapon. So, if you roll me a shot.
Oh, do I need to add? I need to add the gun into my ranged weapons, right?
I will accept a ballistic skill from you.
Okay, cool.
Hit. No wait.
It'll be short range, probably for all of you. You're all quite close to this thing.
Half aim.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
no.
Ah!
Is the last carbine a single shot?
Sorry?
Last carbine, is that a single shot?
Yeah.
Are you fucking
do I
kidding
just-
me?
Do I click the hit button on the bolt pistol?
Yeah. Yeah.
I did not hit.
Not quite. You actually jammed, mate.
Is that
Oh
jam?
no, because you have a las carbine, they're reliable.
Yeah, his weapon is reliable.
It's only on a 100 you jam.
Okay.
Thank God for the guards. they may use shitty weapons, but they don't jam as much.
Yeah.
What's the range?
It would be short.
And just a standard attack type.
Yeah. Now you're being introduced, Peachy, to the ridiculous long list.
I want to shoot the man.
Yeah, I
what
know.
the fuck?
Oh, you have to take a test every time you want to shoot.
Yeah.
the gun.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Firing mode, normal, I guess.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. So let's get a damage roll from Korax. Let's get a damage roll from. Wait. Olga, did you fire?
Am I allowed to? I don't know if I'm allowed to.
Oh yeah, totally.
Okay.
With like that dodge was awesome. Like
Yeah.
so close.
Oh my god. One.
Mm.
Alright, no aim for sure. I'm point blank with him, right? Because he's like right fucking there.
Yeah, you're point blank. I just want to point out now that Vandy could have chosen the trooper with the melter gun, but decided to go with the scientist.
Yeah, we know.
Listen.
We know.
Listen.
We know.
Do you know what a melter gun does? 2d10 plus 10. It is ridiculous.
Well,
This is
you know,
dope.
I already did a lot of damage. I've done my
6
part.
degrees.
It's
Okay.
true. It's true. You went out fucking spectacularly. So let's get a damage roll from Korax, Cerberus, and Olga. What was your roll, Andy?
You didn't hit.
Oh yeah,
I
you
did
held
not
it.
hit.
We're all Imperial guards, right?
Mm-hmm.
Remember, you have the ability called Hammer of the Emperor. When attacking a target that an ally attacks since the end of the guardsman's last turn, the guard can reroll any result 1 or 2 on the damage rolls. So if you guys roll a 1 or 2, you guys can re-roll it.
Oh, so me. What are you saying? Yeah.
Pen 1.
Yeah, your weapons are not penetrating.
No, they're not gonna do shit.
Pen 4 on the bolt pistol. I'd say
Explosive as well.
I'd say you guys all open up. There's a couple of las gun shots that go straight up into the air. You're not sure who shot them, but you can take a guess.
We are.
Yeah. In kind of flailed panic, and the lictor is going to take a shot at the Ogrin that Korax is sitting on. So.
Oh, does the Ogrins not shoot, by the way?
They do, but that's kind of like counted into you guys. You guys are like the main thing.
Their guns are far more efficient than ours.
If we had to roll for all of it, we'd be here for hours.
Yeah.
I mean, they have like a scrapyard shotgun. They'll probably kill Olga.
So that's 11 degrees of success on the lictor's
Yep.
scything claws. Which, okay.
I'm sorry, what?
11 degrees of success.
Yeah.
It can
More
only...
degrees? I didn't realize there was that many degrees in the entire universe.
There are. Speak to Sybil when she's making a fucking headshot. So,
165 standard modified.
The lictor takes a couple of hits, which kind of stagger it, and it kind of lunges forward at the first target it sees, which is Gunk. One of its like scything talons just goes kind of in here and straight down Gunk and just rips his insides out, and like his guts fall out. You can see like a heart, you can see a stomach, intestines everywhere. It goes like all the way down to his hip, and he just slowly slides down himself,
Anime style.
and
I'm gonna roll backwards off of him.
I'm gonna need athletics or acrobatics.
I will re-roll that with my
You do
very
have
convenient caffeine, and I'm just gonna crit because I don't want to be anywhere near a lictor.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough. And I'm going to give this option to you as a group. You can fight the lictor.
I'm running.
Yeah, well, what I'm saying here is, like, you can fight the lictor, kind of fight like a retreating battle. It's going to slow you down, and it may get shots in at you guys. Or you can leave your second Ogrin to die.
I mean,
I'm
out.
As a player, let's let him die.
Okay, so
As a player,
Even as a character, I'm like...
I
as
probably
a character, it wouldn't be that easy.
I think Lonnie, seeing how like fleshy and kind of gross that was and how easy they ripped through it, will just like kind of like scramble off and push them towards.
Well, what's gonna happen is Gunk is gonna go Gunk and like roar, but it's gonna hit you with his hand because he forgets you're there. So you're gonna get knocked off the back of him. If anyone would like to try and like catch Lonnie, feel free. And he's going to charge in. He's going to charge into the lictor and like ram him up against a tree and just start punching him, which is the perfect opportunity for you guys to run like fuck. Yeah.
Yeah, the one like proper English word that comes out of Olga's mouth is run.
So Lonnie, make me a toughness roll.
I would try to catch Lonnie.
Okay. Then that will be an athletics.
Okay.
Roll me a acrobatics as well, just to kind of add to that.
Oh, okay.
Fuck yeah. Okay.
Nice. And you want an athletics as well?
I'm not doing it with
Oh
you.
no, Beatus.
Like
Yeah, but-
the success of the acrobatics combined with the low failure of athletics means that you slide in and like kind of catch Lonnie half, but Lonnie's also kind of got a footing on the floor anyway, so it gets kind of awkward where you're kind of like just holding her as she's like standing on the ground. like you did help, you did cushion her from falling backwards or something, but it doesn't look like that now.
I'm
Your
not
doctor
comfortable.
is in.
I'm not comfortable with physical contact, so if you could just.
You just had an Ogren punch you in the face.
Listen, it isn't really the time to be saying who did what was where. We should really be going.
Yeah.
No!
Everyone
And like the lictor like swipes with its claw and like takes
I'm
off
running.
part of Gunk's face. Yeah, you guys are running. Obviously.
Yeah.
running.
And as you retreat, you see the lictor slowly getting the upper hand, and like its scythes like punch down into Gunk's shoulders, and then it just grabs his head with its claws and crushes, and his head just.
I didn't see that because he did not look back.
Neither did I.
Beatus kept
Olga
going.
didn't see, but player is happy.
Yeah. Did anyone look back?
Oh yeah, I watched that shit. That's a
I didn't look
guardsman.
back, but
I'm
as
watching
I'm
the
running,
guardsman's last moments.
Roll me a willpower plus 10 if you saw this.
as I'm running, I'm going to take out a chicken wing, seize it, and just throw it over my head.
Pouring out one for my dog.
Pouring out one for the mate.
Fucking the commissar is aroused by this sight.
And I'm
The
going.
guardsman do what a guardsman does. All right,
You know-
Doc.
You know what? I'm gonna rule this here. Peachy, put another tick into your just to represent it, I guess. Put
10 into your willpower.
You just waited to it. Add 10 to your willpower, mate. Because you've non.
There's a little gray box. You can add a 1 to that, and it should add like a 10.
Yeah. Just
You
in
just need to
face.
check mark it. That's all you need to do.
Yeah, in the face of like six. Your mutilate.
Oh,
A willpower. So put a 1 in that little box there.
I'm
I
not
think
sure if
so.
that works.
Here,
Just
hold on.
Oh,
Let me
I'll
test
just
it.
just increase the willpower rating by 10.
Do I still get that? So I get a plus 10 on top of that 10 that I have constantly now.
yeah.
Yeah, so
This
you
is-
should be
this
at
is
55.
I'm a commissar.
You should be at
bitches.
55 now.
This is basically
Oh.
to represent the fact that you have repeatedly succeeded on holding your steel and holding everyone together. So, like, you've kind of grown a little bit there.
Of
I'm
course. What would you
also-
expect?
I'm also going to need a willpower roll from Lonnie, because you just saw an Ogren get ripped in half. 2 Ogrens, technically.
I rolled a 2.
Wow.
Fuck yeah. That did not phase you.
That I was like,
So
Could have
that's what
been
happened.
He got his foot sliced open.
I guess
Oh,
maybe it's like from a purely scientific standpoint, I'm just like, oh, so that's what an inside of an Ogren looks like.
Yeah.
Huh.
So,
Interesting.
you guys take off again. The lictor has been distracted long enough that it will have, for now, lost you. Coming up is one last supply point. There are no guards here. But if you'd like, you could take a moment to sift through it, see what you can find before you get to the facility.
Guys, he just threw a lictor at us.
I'm not
Yeah.
stopping.
So,
Well-
I mean, what's next after a lictor?
A lot of things.
There's a
Actually,
lot of things.
a absolute fuck ton of things.
Yeah.
I don't want to stop. I'm gonna keep going.
Nope, just gonna
Well,
run.
hold on. While
Oh.
we're traveling, I would like to, in my brain, be strategizing. So, to see if, based on the location of that supply, if it would be worth stopping at.
Yeah, this is a fairly, especially because you got the map, you
Yeah.
can figure this out quickly. It's barely a it's a little bit to the side. It'll stop you by 5 minutes if you do a quick search.
Okay.
But if you're doing a quick search, I'm going to give you a -20 on all of your rolls for supplies.
20.
-20.
Not worth it. Leaving.
Well, it depends on what's there. We could find something very useful.
Yeah, there are.
Find literal garbage.
You could find things that will hurt, slow you down, but there are legitimately good things available, like Ogryns. There is still the option of rolling Ogryns.
Meat shields or taxis. They're the Ubers of the Imperium.
Large, stupid Ubers.
I'm gonna even if the rest of the party doesn't go, I'm gonna do a quick search.
You can, if you guys want, you can do a supply roll. It will not slow you down really. Like you can take the diversion and join back up with the group.
I mean, if the Sarge's going for it, then Sarge knows what's up.
I mean, like, this could be the difference between life and death for us. So
Yes.
if she calculates 5 minutes to determine whether or not she could maybe find something useful, she'd go even if it was by herself to meet up with the rest of the group. So either way.
I guess if we're all doing it.
Well, fine.
So 30.
Okay, so
I'll do it then too.
I have a 14.
14.
Oh, a shovel. Damn it.
So
I
Could have
found
used that back at Fire Pit to dig a bunker.
Ooh, shit. Okay, I don't know what that is, but let's go from
The
the
-9.
Lowest?
this time. We'll go from the highest this time.
Oh, the
'cause,
highest.
I'm not sure what.
I knew this would happen too because I haven't rolled
Hilarious.
anything decent.
So 63.
Oh!
Frag grenades, good for letting those hunting you know where you are. Congratulations, Cerberus, you have frag grenades,
Fuck yeah.
which actually will be very useful.
Yeah. See? Olga knows.
So 34, which is Doc, is you have a case of propaganda showing a happy Imperial Guard with a thumbs up on the beach. The caption reads, "I'm doing my part."
Wow.
What the fuck is this?
It's a poster.
Yeah,
It's
it's minus 20
propaganda.
though.
Oh, you didn't do the -20. Sorry. So that is what
okay.
Olga found. Sorry, that's what Olga found.
No, 30.
Olga,
I rolled a
Olga would've
30.
found-
I found a shovel.
I didn't realize that the
Yeah, I
lucky
didn't add the -20.
Yeah,
so
neither did I. Sorry.
I got a 14, so I
So-
found survival clothing.
Oh, so you found the winter clothing again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I got a shovel.
And yes, that. Yeah.
I would have gotten a 21.
Olga found a shovel, which is a shovel. Perhaps you can dig a hole to cry in. And 21 is machetes for cutting vines in the jungle.
machetes.
You found 6 machetes.
6 machetes. Okay, I'll
6
add
machetes.
that.
How many frag grenades did he find?
4,
4.
I believe.
You have 4 frag grenades. That's pretty damn good.
Okay, let's go with this for the fun of it. Roll a 1d5 PG, and that's how many frag grenades you have. And then,
I do have stats for frag grenades.
yeah, so you have 3 frag grenades, and it was -9, right? Yeah, okay. So
Oh god.
as Korax is like, oh, frag grenades, awesome, shovel. Okay, and then he's like, he kind of reaches in to this little hidey hole, and you hear a click. Wait, click? How did you get stuck in these manacles? Better get out of them fast. They're attached to the floor, you know.
Oh no!
And Korax has managed to accidentally catch himself in some manacles. This is going to delay you.
We
But,
have
well-
a chainsword, right?
It's a minor problem.
Oh no! We were
Like,
doing
okay.
so well.
Outside of
So wait, where are these manacles like in the wall? Or are they just attached to the wall?
there's like kind of like this little hidey place which you found where guards will like hide their contraband and stuff like that, and you reached in to see what was in there, and there's just a manacle that like snapped around your hand, and now like you can't pull it out, so you guys will be able to get him out the manacle, but you're going to get overrun.
Oh, I'm fucking leaving. Nope. Lonnie gives no shits.
The facility is about 5 minutes run, like sprint.
I'll be like, cool, I found these machetes. I'm ready to go. So I'm gonna go.
What if we chop off his arm?
I'll die. If you remove the arm, I'll die. So
That is not quite true.
I mean, it is mostly true because I'm a regular ratling.
Do we have any mechanicus back at the facility? I look over to.
Well, I mean, this is quite a misfortune, isn't it?
God damn it.
Do I know if there's any mechanicus at that facility or like medical shit?
There are.
I just
Can
want
I-
to point out that Hippie did this to himself because he was being a negative Nancy about going to the supply drop.
I haven't rolled above a 20 on these supply drops.
That is true.
I
found
knew
Lincoln
it was gonna be bad.
So I'm gonna run back and be like, listen, I found a whole bunch of machetes. We can just like cut his arm off, maybe.
No, because A, I can't shoot without an arm. B, I can't live without one.
He'll be
Sheepdog.
fine. It's only 5 minutes away.
Get a cybernetic arm. That's what
I'd like
she's
to
thinking in
fire
her
up-
brain.
I'd rather
the chainsaw
I'm
do
going
actually
to-
have
and
mechanicus.
free him. I'm gonna free him from the manacles. Selflessly free him from the manacles.
So you're cutting
Can
his
I,
arm off.
can I get away with just the one arm?
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
no. I'm going to rather break my hand getting this manacles off.
Oh, that could.
I mean, you could break. Okay, let's do it this way. Roll me a willpower.
Can I roll an intimidate to like help him
Then you
because
get a
I'm being
reroll
quite
on
scary?
willpower.
I
Just a
can
willpower.
re-roll the willpower too. You're right.
You can.
I put a loho stick in
Okay,
your mouth.
I'm
And
a re-roll that.
Please roll low. Please. God damn.
No, not in the slightest.
That's higher. What you've done there is rolled higher than.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
definitely.
That is the opposite of what we wanted.
Are you out of crits?
You try to like.
I only had one.
You try to like kind of break your. You try like kind of squashing your like banging your hand like nothing's working. You can't get your hand out of this. So
I mean, I was gonna say, just leave me.
I'm gonna take the machete.
So okay. So if you want to initiate your death ability, you can.
That's basically what I'm doing. Yeah.
So no need.
Chop off your arm. Come on.
Look, this is the thing.
I
is
don't want to live without my arm, thank you, and I don't think I'll live without my arm.
But you still have
You
a
think I
whole other
lived?
good one.
You're a lot stronger than I am, Commissar. I'm just a rattling.
We can
How am I
rebuild
supposed
you. We can make you faster, stronger.
I don't want that. I just want to be home cooking.
Olga
wants to
goes
give
up
him-
to the commissar and like taps him on the shoulder and like does this. Like, we gotta fucking go.
There are wars coming, and there's hungering.
Listen, we have a really nice kitchen back at the facility. If you come back with just one arm, you'll be able to actually still cook. So, you can choose to cook or you can choose to die.
Look,
so,
he wants.
You have to go right now.
Yeah, he wants to give his life for the Emperor, and I'm like looking out the door. I'm like, we gotta go.
I'm chopping his arm off. I don't care. He can do his die thing later. I'm chopping his arm off.
I'm
But if-
heading out the door.
Yeah.
Okay, so activating the death ability means that it's railroaded to death.
Gotcha.
So if you cut his arm off, you can stick him up in a tower or something to hold them off or whatever. He's still gonna die, so you're gonna have to leave him.
Is that what you're doing, Hippie?
Yeah, because there's no way I'm living through my arm getting cut off.
I mean,
a doctor with us.
Not in the middle of a Tyranid attack.
No, you don't understand. We don't have equipment to stop bleeding.
Yeah.
no, but
I have survival clothing.
Winter is
And the
not
shovel.
winter.
guys,
And the
guys,
shovel.
I can fix this. I can lay it out for you. Doc has one more use on his ability. Don't you die on me. That saves one player from death. You will not have an arm, but you will not bleed out. if
So
you use
I won't
that.
be able to shoot my long lance.
You will be able to. It's just not going to be as easy.
So literally the only thing I'm good at.
What will your long last kill, Hippie?
I mean,
What?
you could
Of the stuff that's coming at
Yeah,
us
we
right
can't
now.
kill any of these things.
Enough
really.
of it. It'll kill enough.
Yeah.
All that
They're gonna
matters.
kill
I mean,
nothing.
This,
Give me your arm. Hippie,
let
give
me-
me your arm. Give me your fucking arm. I want it.
Wait. Let me lay this out again, so you guys know the stakes. If Hippie uses his death ability, Rorke's Drift, it will hold off the Tyranids to give you guys enough time to make it to the facility without being overrun.
Or
Or you're going to have to do at least one more athletics check.
I've still got a reroll.
I think it's up to Hippie, honestly.
I've already chosen
It is.
death.
Yeah.
You guys listen. You guys
Okay.
denied Lazarus death enough.
That's true.
I don't want Lazarus.
It is.
to die.
It's still ultimately up to the player if he
Yeah.
wants to impose the death on himself. So.
So,
Of course, but I still want his arm.
No, I'm not giving you my fucking arm. Fuck off.
Yeah.
I stick my shoulder further into the fucking hole.
Olga is literally dragging the commissar away.
No man left behind!
I'm just a rattling, not a man.
Und the shore, the vai.
you have to go now.
We
Yeah.
do have to
Oh,
go.
she's like
I've
pulling him.
already
Yeah.
left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Okay, so
gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go. Like
you
now.
guys run off, and Korax, you keep trying to release your hand, like you kind of got your sniper rifle like nestled over your
Oh,
shoulders.
I've thought this one out already.
Okay.
I'm giving up on the arm. That's not coming out.
Okay.
I'm just going to like drag the chain as low as I can get it, sit against the wall, and prop the long lands on my legs,
Okay.
and just aim at the door or whatever opening is in that general direction,
Yeah.
and just start shooting and praying, and shooting and praying.
Okay. So as the you hear the Tyranids kind of coming closer and closer, and then a Hormigant sticks its head through the door, and you immediately just boom, shot. Okay, so what we need to do now is we need to see how long you hold them off for.
One.
So that's one. So now what you need to do, so a couple more Hormigants like stick their heads through the door, you shoot them off. Now you need 2 successes on ballistic skills.
No, absolutely not.
Okay. So what happens is a few more, like some Gene Stealers come in, you manage to take them out, your ammo is running low, and you realize you can't reload.
Yeah, I know I can't. That wasn't an option.
So you drop your gun,
You know
and
what
you
I
kind
can
of
do?
you wait. You drop your gun, ready to kind of pretty much give up. You give one last like yank on the chain. It comes free, and your hand falls in your lap, and out falls a still slightly steaming chicken pie.
Oh, that's convenient.
And the scene we get is Korax salting and spicing his chicken pie and taking a bite into it as the Tyranids swarm the tower and jump all over him and devour him.
I thought there was like all of a sudden falls out is like a fucking melt-a-bomb, and I was like, oh, cool.
Oh my god.
So unfortunately, we have lost our second player. We have lost Korax. If you'd like to have a look at
Saved you, Korax. Could have saved you.
No, I probably would have died. Well, I guess if we would have wasted McLoken's ability because you would have caused my death.
That's what the ability's for.
Save someone else.
like without an arm, it was going to be minus to ballistic skills, and losing the arm was going to be bad in general.
Yeah, Rattling's literally only good at shooting. He's good at nothing else.
Yeah. Also, I can't wait for my
He's
death
good at
ability.
warming our heart.
It's gonna be fucking nuts.
And your dinner.
And
So you guys run the heroic sacrifice Korax lets you get to the facility before the Tyranids get to it. You're going to have a little bit of time to prepare defenses, you're going to get into the facility at the very least. You guys run to the doors. The doors are kind of slightly agape. You charge into the facility, and you can hear the Tyranids coming up behind you. Lonnie, you know where the button is to close the doors. It's on the other side of this kind of big hangar area where you keep like trucks and cars and this type of thing. You lead them over to the button. You smack the button. The doors start to close, and just as the doors are closing and blackness starts to envelop the facility, you see a figure slip in. And it's that lictor. It's got into the facility. And the doors slam close, and the entire area you are in is in complete blackness. And let's end it there.
The battle dome begins.
Woo!
Yeah, but is he locked in here with us?
Yep.
Or are we locked in?
No, you're definitely locked in.
Yeah, you're locked in.
Why not both?
Sorry, that went a bit longer than I wanted, guys, but thanks for hanging in there.
Yeah, no, it was good.
I'm taking someone's arm next week. All right. We're so close.
That's
Look at
awesome.
arm collection. All right.
Did you pick up someone's arm earlier too?
Yeah, you picked up one of these.
Waving it around.
You have a weird
Was it my
obsession.
arm my arm flew over? Linda's arm.
Yeah, Linda's arm. That would have been 3 arms.
Nice
She
job.
has the right to
guys.
bear arms.
Very good.
On Independence Day, exactly.
All right. So we're going to be back again next week with the continuation and I think conclusion of this mini series, 2-episode kind of horror survival with a lot of very strange comedic relief through the whole thing, apparently, which I enjoy. I hope you guys have
comedic
enjoyed
relief
it.
just died, so I don't know what you guys can do for that.
Ooh. Yeah, that's true. We lost the Ogren and Tippy's character.
And the firebug.
Yeah.
Firebug doesn't matter.
Do you have any idea what your next character will be?
I mean, if we're inside a close range facility, let's be real here.
Meltdown.
Meltgun.
Melt a gun.
Yeah, that makes sense.
He's always wanted to have one anyway, and actually use it because he hadn't had a chance to use it in the last one.
Last game had to melt a bomb.
Yeah, I know.
I didn't get to use that either.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you've tried to set it up so many times to kill Lazarus by lighting the melt-a-bomb off.
Yeah.
Ah.
All right,
Yeah,
but
with-
anywho's, I'm definitely looking forward to next week. If you guys enjoyed this, please feel free to leave some comments in Discord. If there's anything else you want to see, let us know how you feel about the Terror track and all that stuff. I appreciate all the support that we got. We're only 3 into the Terror track out of the 10 that we could potentially be at, and I'm terrified what's gonna happen next week. I don't.
Yeah, so 1 was the Tyranid attack, which if it had procced before would immediately have happened.
Mm-hmm.
2 was Gene Stealers, 3 Tyranid Warriors.
Mm-hmm.
So 4 and 5 are worse and worse.
Yeah.
I can't wait for 6 through 10 either.
6
Yeah.
through 10 that's like the elite branch of the Terror track.
I mean, when you get past 5, that is actual just death.
Yeah.
Like up to 5 is manageable. Past there, it's just constant death. It's
When you get 5, the stream just turns off.
yeah, it's just Imperial Guard Simulator at that point.
But all right, thank you guys for the support again. Let's go quick round table. Let us know what you thought about this type of gameplay, and then just where we can find you on the internet. Let's start with Peachy.
Hey guys, my name is Peachy Pixelate. I stream daily on twitch.tv/Peachy Pixelate. I'm doing roleplay tomorrow with the wonderful Vandy. You can see her there. Isn't she amazing?
Tomorrow.
It's Sunday. Yeah, tomorrow. No, it's tomorrow because it's Saturday for me. It's 4 a.m. in the
Oh,
morning.
it is.
for me right
Okay,
now.
so
So Sunday. All right,
Sunday.
let's make
Sunday.
Sunday. Yeah. Admission covers the whole price of the seats. We only need the edge. And I do a variety of castings. Everyone's a variety caster. I cast, all right? Just watch me, for fuck's sake. I'm done.
All right, and he has no comment because he didn't get to take an arm, so he hates the game. Yeah,
all my fault.
All Sheepy's fault. Speaking of Sheepy, thoughts and where we can find you on the internet.
I am so glad this went as well as it did. It was hilarious to have you guys rolling the supplies. I actually spent a reasonable amount of time on getting all those different rolls and stuff. It did make it harder to kill you guys that you got those Ogrins, but yeah. I'm glad you did because that was a lot of fun. And just, thank you to all 5 of you because that was like, having just random characters and like a horrible death horror situation, you still managed to bring like great comedy and roleplay, which is just great. I'm Sheepdog. Someone else's turn.
Awesome. McLoken.
I'm McLoken. I laugh at the face of death, so that's why I'm going to bring comedy to every step of the way with this. I just messaged Sheepy about my death ability, so I'm super excited when that's going to get procced. Okay. And because I have an idea what I'm going to do for that. And I'm McLoken. You guys can McLoken. You guys can find me at sometimes mixer.com/storyquest, where I do my D&D campaign called Chosen, starting at 7 p.m. Central. And then here, and then as I said before, season 2 of World Tree Burns is beginning relatively soon. I don't know when. That will be on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Central on the Counter Roleplay, twitch.tv. Flip that for the dyslexic people. And then, sorry, that's it. For the non-dyslexic people. And then I always shout out the King's Hustle on Thursdays on Encounter Roleplay as well over on Twitch. And yeah, that's what I got to say.
Sheepy doesn't have the
ability. Oh, what? It's City of Mist. It's pretty awesome. What? Oh, what about this game? I had a blast. I like the death scenes that everyone's doing. And then, like, I don't know how long Doc is going to last. I'm surprised he lasted this long. And now he's just going to have a cigarette in his mouth the whole time because he found a carton of cigarettes. And that's his job now.
Also, you're super drugged up.
Yeah. I like, as I was playing, I was just like, I think Doc is a drug addict. And it slowly evolved over time where I was just like, I'm going to fucking play up him being high all the fucking time. And it's going to keep continuing into the next episode. So...
And just so everyone knows, this episode was like the easing into the like horrific death. Like next episode's fucking horrible. This was easy.
And he lost 2.
Oh yeah. Well, almost 3. I got saved on that one.
Technically 4 because the Ogrins also died.
That's true.
And a whole load of other guardsmen died.
Well,
they don't matter. They weren't part of our group.
Yeah, okay.
Well, our group did die. Multiples. Okay, anyway.
We love them like we loved our Ubers.
But I'm expecting probably way more next week.
Game thoughts and where can we find you on the internet? Hippie.
Oh, me? My name is Crazy69. I'm a variety caster on Twitch. I stream every day, midnight to 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time over on my channel. Do a lot of things. So, today was fun. I really like roleplay. I love tabletop stuff. I'm always a big fan of making new characters. Those who know, guys, we literally like just on the spot. Just like, all right, Sheepy gave us a template 10 minutes before stream. We're like, cool, this is what we do. Mm-hmm. I literally was like, rattling, cool. I'm gonna cook shit. And I really like Corvax actually, and I may have to make him as another character later on in the future.
I liked him a lot.
Yeah. I honestly, my plan had been to live to the fucking end, and I fucking knew when Meta was like, let's stop here. In my heart was like, Corvax is gonna die here. If I do this, I'm gonna fucking die here.
In a different supply role, it wouldn't have been instant death.
Yeah.
It would have slowed you guys down, and the Tyranids would have caught up.
Yeah.
But it was right at the climax,
Yeah.
and the only way it could have gone was death, or getting your arm cut off. Or,
Yeah, so death. But like, I was like, I really was like, I gotta make it through. Like, I did so well getting through every other situation because I had a fucking Ogren, and it literally the moment I didn't have an Ogren to do something for me, I died.
Truth. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I don't know. I love doing stuff like this, and so yeah, I'll have to design Korvax. Korvax is another character and play him out. It's like maybe like a prequel to before he ended up with this shithole planet.
Can't you play Rattling on Rogue Trader?
You can. So the great thing about Rogue Trader is like almost every other race from other games is transferable.
That's true.
I can rule in a
Rattling. Rattlings have rules in Only War.
That's true.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you could easily do that. Or I could literally just grab Korvax from this.
Most of these stats and everything is taken from Only War with a bit of customization from me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where can we find it on the internet?
At a Crazy Hippie 69 and TwitchTV.com.
Okay. Wait, you said that before, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, sorry.
I do have a Twitter. I never talk about it, but I do have a Twitter. It's the exact same thing. If you ever want to find me, it's the exact same thing, just at whatever website.
Yeah.
It's Crazy 69. I don't
go to all the porn websites now, guys. Go.
I actually. No.
All right.
Many
that said,
vids.
Vandy.
Hey guys, I'm
thoughts
Vandy.
and where can we find you?
I had a lot of fun. You know what? It's fun to come up with the character and just kind of roll with it. And I don't know. I have a lot of fun with that kind of like improv, and I have this like rich backstory for Linda already, kind of like in my head.
Liz dead. She doesn't matter anymore.
I love
No,
how
I
she
know,
died.
but she had a life, man, and she was a mother, and like.
Yeah, to a flamethrower.
No. In my head, she was like a mother, and she lost her child, and she like had a psychotic break, and her baby became her flamethrower, and she committed arson. Anyways, it's like a whole thing.
Oh my god.
It's like I have a whole fucking thing with her, but like, no, I had a lot of fun, and it's nice to bring Lonnie back.
No.
Again,
Cameo.
for the
He will
fourth or
die.
fifth time.
He will forever be in the repertoire of people for 40k for me.
Yeah.
But no, I have a lot of fun, and it's cool to play a game that you can't win. You know, you know you're not gonna win, so it's cool to play it because you're just like, I'm gonna do random shit. But no, you can find me at on Twitch and on Twitter and on Instagram. omgVandi is the name for all of those, and yeah. So Sunday I'm playing on a table story, Spark of Eternity with Peachy. Monday I'm playing on Encounter Roleplay, a Dragon Heist Waterdeep. So we'll see you for those. And tomorrow I stream on my own channel. Yeah, that's it.
Do you want to know more?
Hell yeah. All right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. Again, appreciate all the subs, the resubs, all the bits, and the support in general. We will see you guys next week. I will not be streaming after this. I have had a very long last few days, and I just am like gonna zone out. But thank you again. We'll see you guys next week for this. And if you're not on Discord, do ! Discord in chat so you guys can jump in there, and we'll talk to you later. Thank you guys.
Bye.